Hello everyone. This hour on Verbling, the next in my Getting Results in Business series. Today we are continuing on in the vocabulary section of our new unit, How to Talk About Services and Systems. I'll do a little introduction in just a minute. I'm going to do an introduction myself, and then I'll do a little review of what we did yesterday to bring you up to speed really quickly. So first, a little bit about me. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you today from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. Let me get my name on the screen so you can all see who I am, and we will get started. There we go. I'm an American teacher from New York, and I've already said that, didn't I? I don't know where I am. I've taught over 1,000 classes here at Verbling since joining 2 years ago, in February 13. But over the last 15 years, I've taught general English to teens and adults. I've taught business English at major multinational companies and academic exam courses like the TOEFL, IELTS, and many others in the US and Europe. So what I'd like you to do is click on that link in the chat window. You can follow me and see all my upcoming group classes. But you can also book a tutoring session with me to see what a custom-tailored lesson is like. These group lessons are great for general practice and for fun, but you can make serious progress with a personal learning plan designed by you and me together to get you to your goals as quickly as possible. Okay, so that's a little bit about me. As you're coming in, I'm going to put the material on the screen, do a little review, and then we will get started. So while that's loading, let's say hello to Lena from Germany. Hello, Lena. How are you?
Hi, John Eric. I'm fine. And you?
Very good. Nice to see you again. And Mr. Raphael. Long time no see, Raphael. Welcome back.
Hello, teacher. Hello, everybody. Long time no see you. Yeah.
And Cornell. Hello. How are you, Cornell?
I'm fine, thank you. I was a city center, so I have to join the class at the moment.
No problem. Better late than never. All right. So there should be 6, 7, 8, there should be 6 other people joining us, but maybe we'll give them a minute or two and before we get started. In the meantime, let's take a quick look at the notes. Now, yesterday, if you weren't here, don't worry, because you can come and go as you like in these classes. You'll pick up. We'll do lots and lots of reviews, so you'll pick up what you missed. Here in the chat window is the notes. If you want to open these, you can. And I'm going to share everything with you, so if you don't have this, don't worry. Okay, let me just scroll down. I think yesterday I did not actually do the summary. I don't think I did. Let me just double check. No, I didn't. So let's do it right now. Yesterday, first, we did a little brainstorming on the topic of services and the systems that they involve. In other words, I asked you questions about what services or systems you use, ones that you might use at home, ones that you might use at work. So now what? Or so what? What was the point of that? Well, now you have I would say, a solid introduction to the keywords of the topic for this unit. And now what? At the end of class, there was a little activity which I invited you to do. You can still do it. It was to talk or write about a service you chose. Whoops. I put the actual question in the chat window yesterday, but I believe this is it. that helped you overcome a problem at work or in your personal life. I said problem. I shouldn't really say problem. It's not a problem that helped you solve. I don't know. Solve an issue at work or in your personal life. Okay, for example, it could be something mundane. I started to use PayPal, but PayPal is American, and only recently has it sort of tried to integrate more in Europe. So I was looking for a payment service that I could use in Europe. So it's a good example. So using the keywords from yesterday, you would probably, and I've got to put the keywords here in the document. I'll have to do it later. I don't have them right now. But I will go back and add those, the ones we talked about yesterday at the end of class. So using some of those keywords, you have to talk about your choice. You have to tell me what kind of service it was. Some of the keywords that I recall, let me ask you. Yesterday you were here, for those of you who were here, what are some words we use to describe different kinds of services? Like, what makes a service good?
Okay.
Remember,
The consistency, no?
excellent, yeah. If it's consistent. Yeah, let's get some positive words from yesterday. A good service is
Yes.
consistent.
Convenience.
Convenient. Yeah, these were good words.
Convenient or appropriate or proper, they are the same.
I don't
and
like
then- and,
appropriate and
and
proper,
then-
to be honest with you. In this context, I don't like appropriate and proper. I don't like them. Not in this context. They're good words, but not.
Affordable.
not for this-
Affordable.
We talked about being affordable. The reason why I say appropriate and proper aren't the best words here is because they're very subjective. And maybe if with consistency or affordability, maybe it's more objective. Most people would probably agree on the affordability of something. So I'm going to put affordability, convenient, which is the adjective, convenience,
Okay.
not spelled right. Is it? That looks wrong to me. I'll double check.
Reliability.
Reliability, so reliable. Wait.
Reliability. Reliable.
Let me just put the noun there. Consistency. Okay. Reliable. Reliability. Okay. Now, these are some good words. What about some bad services? Let's think of some negatives. Same thing. We got
Awful.
Say again?
Awful. I don't know punctual pronunciation. Awful. AWFUL.
A?
AW.
Oh, awful.
Awful.
Awful. Awful.
Awful. Okay.
Say it like this. All, as in the word ball. Bounce the ball.
Awful. Awful.
Awful. Right. Okay? But I'm not going to allow it, Cornell. It's a great word, but it doesn't work here because it's too subjective. We want to try to, in this particular case, we were looking for words that most people would agree, that they're more objective. We can look at something and say, oh, that's affordable. Ah, look, they have good customer service. They're very reliable because you can always make a complaint or something like that. So awful is too subjective in this particular case. Some people will say it's awful, some people won't. Let's say a quick hello to, who do we got here? Mr. Lionel. Hello, Mr. Lionel. How are you?
Hello, Sean. I'm fine. Thank you.
Nice to have you. So we're just doing a quick... Uh-oh, got some feedback on your side. We're just doing a quick review of some of the keywords from yesterday, and then we're going to use them in activities today. So before I move on, if good words are consistent, convenient, affordable, reliable, negative words for a bad service might be, well, let's take convenient. What's the opposite of convenient? The opposite. Disconvenient? Inconvenient?
Not appropriate.
Not convenient?
Not appropriate.
Forget about appropriate. Let's say, what's the suffix? What's the prefix? What convenient?
Inconvenient.
Not un, almost.
Disconvenient. Disconvenient.
Not this, almost. Inconvenient, right. So if it's inconvenient, okay, and you can do the same for the others. Reliable, what's the opposite?
Unreliable.
Unreliable. Consistent, what's the opposite?
Inconsistent.
Inconsistent is correct. Okay. Affordable. Okay, well, let's try that too. Why not? What's the opposite? Right, unaffordable. Now, here, although that is the correct word, we would probably use another word here to describe a bad service. We wouldn't say it's unaffordable. It's not wrong to say it, but again, that's very subjective. We want to be more objective. We want to say things that everyone would agree about because it's based on facts.
Expensive?
Yeah, so obviously expensive. Oh, why is unaffordable? Oh, it doesn't like the asterisks here. That's why. Did I spell it wrong? Why is it giving me that? That's weird. Unaffordable doesn't exist. Look at that. It's giving me an error for unaffordable. Am I crazy? You can't say unaffordable? Let me just double check. You can say unaffordable. Wow, why is it giving me a spelling error? Weird. Let's add that to the dictionary because it's fine. Expensive. Okay, we're going to learn more in just a minute. So let's do this. Let's open our presentation 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to be naming services. I'm going to show you a few pictures. You tell me the type of service, what it is, and the type of service it is. Give me just a second to get this to load. Just a second. Okay. So yesterday, we're going to just skim through this really quickly. We started with our discussion point here. Then you read 3 short extracts about different kinds of services. We picked out some good keywords from those as well. As I said, I'll add those words to the notes document at the end of class. Okay, so I think this is where we left off. It says, okay, let's go back here for a second. Yes, this slide is a little bit strange. So what you're going to do here is you're going to do a short listening first, really short. We're going to analyze the language, and then you are going to give a suggestion for a service based on a problem that you have to deal with. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to... Lionel? Yeah, I'm just going to ask you to mute yourself when you're not speaking, Lionel, because we're getting some strange feedback on your side, okay? You can turn on the mic? Okay, no problem. Okay, so take a listen. It says to underline the adjectives in the reviews that would attract these 3 speakers. But first, I want you to listen to the 3 speakers first. 1 second. Here we go. Speaker 1. Listen carefully. The problem with all these... Oh, you know what? I need to put this on screen. Remember, we have Lloyd's TSB, which was a bank, The Guardian, a newspaper, and Expedia.com. We spoke about those yesterday. Sorry. Let me put these on screen. And before I read, some of you weren't here, so why don't we read these together first, okay? Then I'll do the listening, because you might not, if you weren't here, you won't know what we're talking about. Let's just read these quickly to refresh your memory. Sorry about that. So, Lena, take A for us, and then tell us what service it is from yesterday, okay?
Instead of continuously visiting websites to see if there are new articles and updates, you can have them delivered directly to you. Its user-friendly service gives you access to all the most up-to-date and accurate news and information on the web.
Okay. What service was that from yesterday? Do you remember?
Yes, I think it relates to Guardian.
Guardian newspaper, right. So, you're absolutely right. So that was the online version of the Guardian, so an online news service. Okay, very good. Cornell, can you read B? I don't know if you were here yesterday. I think you were. Could you read B for us?
This service is free and gives you immediate access to your account when it's convenient for you. The system also protects your personal financial information and ensures that you stay secure.
Okay, and what service was that? Do you recall?
Bank.
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 Well, it
bank
was
service, bank service or account service or something like that. So it is about Lloyd's.
It was about Lloyd's, that's right. So Lloyd's online banking in this case. We'll say online banking. Very good. Raphael, could you read C for us? I know you weren't here, but why don't you read it? There's only one choice left, actually. So read C for us, please.
This system is really time-saving and efficient because consumers can combine multiple flights, hotel bookings, car rentals, and local activities, all from just one website. Users can customize their bookings.
One more time. Customize.
Customize.
Good.
Their bookings to fit their needs, and there are many discounts and special prices. So it's really cost effective.
Okay, very good. Now I know you weren't here yesterday, but what kind of service does that sound like to you?
It's about hotel reservations and
not just hotels. Not just hotels.
Online agency Expedia.com.
It is Expedia, right? So in this case, it's an online travel agency. Yeah.
Travel agency.
Okay. Travel agency or travel service. That's it. I don't say agency here because it's not really people doing the work. It's probably databases and searches. That's why I say service. But yeah, everyone will understand what you mean if you say travel agency. Okay. Those are 3 reviews of 3 different services. Listen to these 3 speakers and tell me what would attract, what would they be attracted to? And then particularly, what words sound attractive to people with these particular interests or problems? Let's listen and you'll see what I mean. Speaker number 1. The problem with all these sites is that you have to book everything separately. And it takes such a long time. Oh, it's impossible. It's also difficult to get exactly what you want because you can't see all the options. I can never seem to get a cheap deal. Okay, speaker number 1. Think about that for a second. Speaker number 2. I don't like using cash machines outside because people walk past all the time. If I go to a cashier, it takes so long to get information about my account because of the queues, it's not even worth it. And they're only open when I'm working. So I have to go during my lunchtime and I never have time. Speaker number 3. We really need to access all the latest news that is relevant to our business. The problem is it takes so long to find what we want on all the different websites. And some of their, what happened to my text? And some of their search options are really difficult to use. Okay, from hearing each of those people speak one time, I want you to tell me what service you would recommend to them, first of all. And then second, we're going to decide what words would attract them. Okay, so first, let's see from listening to it one time what you recommend. Speaker number one. Class, what service do you recommend to speaker number one?
Lloyd Bank.
Okay, excellent. And
the problem is that not too safety to take out some money from ATM machine outside the building.
But that's speaker number two, not speaker number one. So I agree with you for speaker number two. I agree. You would recommend online banking to speaker number two, the guy talking about cash machines.
Yeah.
But class, do you remember speaker number
one? I think is related. I recommend deeply to them, to him, the travel agency and services about Expedia.com.
That's it.
Talking about looking at different web pages and different difficulties about booking, etc.
That's it. That's it. So speaker number one complained about never getting a cheap deal, and he used the word, well, he or she, we don't know, used the word to book. So book means to reserve something, like a hotel. You can book at a restaurant, you can book a hotel, you can book a flight. So it's got to be expedient. So that means speaker number three can only be what? Therefore, we only got one choice left for speaker number three. And that choice is, to be clear?
Online news.
Speaker number three.
Online news is correct. Absolutely. And do you remember what he said, he or she said specifically, that made you think that? You're absolutely right. Do you remember why?
The difficulties about find what you want in different websites, and also the difficulties to use this website and find what you want.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the specific word that the speaker used was some of their search options are really difficult to use. Search options. So they don't have a very user-friendly search bar or whatever. By the way, Lionel, if you're having some problems with sound, maybe you should leave and then reconnect. Sometimes that fixes the problem. Okay? I don't know if it's because when you turn your microphone on, we get a lot of feedback. Okay? So you might want to do that. And we will be here waiting for you if you want to do that. Okay, very good, very good.
You're talking to me?
Yes, Lionel, because you're having some sound problems, I think, right?
Yes, a little bit, but right
Actually,
now,
it sounds okay now.
fine.
Yeah, it sounds okay. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so now that we've looked at that, let's give me just a second. Now, what we're going to do is work on the language for a second here. I want you to focus on the language. Your task is to not underline, but tell me the adjectives that you, I'm going to put them on screen, so the adjectives that you see that would attract these speakers in particularly. I want you to focus on the language. So take another look at the texts. Tell me, what words do you think are keywords to attract customers?
Up. That like it is
What kind of
friendly,
friendly?
no?
What kind of
Friendly
friendly?
service. User
Excellent.
friendly service.
And what is user friendly? What's the service exactly? What kind of service can be called user friendly?
Mm, the 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 kind of service gives you access to all the most up-to-date and accurate news and
Too much
information on the web.
Any kind of
Yes.
web-based service or anything that involves computers can be user friendly, right? So anything that's online, it can be user friendly.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Surely there is more attractive descriptive adjectives than just user friendly. So who's got another one for me? User friendly is a good one. By the way, if you're just joining us now, we listened to 3 speakers talk about a problem they had, and we had to match them up with one of the services that are described on the screen. And now we're combing through these words and picking out the words that make the service sound attractive. User-friendly service is a good start. Who's got another one for me?
Can I try?
Please do.
Time-saving and efficient.
Time-saving and efficient. Excellent. Time-saving? Efficient? Don't stop there. Come on, class. Where's your energy?
Can I?
Cost-effective. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Anna.
Special prices and but she already said. The letter B. Can I?
Yes, go ahead. Cost-effective is the one that Lena said, and you were saying?
Letter B. Is free.
If it's free, ooh, that would be attractive.
Immediate access, convenient for you, and ensures that you stay secure.
Okay, immediate access, convenient, good, and the last one was?
Secure.
Secure. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. So we're going to add these to our list of adjectives from yesterday, and you'll see a copy of all this in our notes later on, okay? But right now, we're picking out some key words. What about you?
I have another.
Yeah, go for it.
Customizable.
Customer, say again?
Customizable. Let me write.
Please do. Customizable. Say again for me. Customizable.
Customizable.
That's it.
Customized.
Excellent. That's it.
Great.
So, ooh, got some feedback there. Okay, excellent. If it's customizable, users can customize their bookings. Bookings are customizable. And there are many discounts. So, discount could also be, it's not an adjective, but it could be discounted service or a discount service.
Discount or rabate, vagy rabát.
Discount or, sorry?
Rabát.
Robot?
Yeah.
Robot? What do you mean? You mean automated?
No. Not automated, Johnny. It is another word that it is the same as discount. It is a rebate or a rabat.
Rebate. Oh, yeah. That's it. Got it. Rebate service. Very good. Excellent. That's a very good word. I didn't think about it. So, Cornell, can you think of a good example of a rebate service, or give us an example or describe it? It's a good word.
Discount service or focusing on the first word, discount rebate. For example, one of companies or shopping sell their product off, for example.
Mm-hmm. With a bit of money off. Now that would be discount, but rebate is a little different, I believe. A little different.
For example, I will give you 5% rebate of the product.
Okay, yeah. What comes to my mind, I don't know if any of you have bought a car, but let's see if we can put this in example. Because I think rebate, for the thing that comes to my mind immediately is buying a car. Or, yeah, I guess buying a car. Another thing that might come to my mind here might be getting a loan from a bank, might also have a rebate attached to it. Okay? But let's see if we can come up with a clear example. By the way, have any of you lucky people bought a car? I know I haven't. Have any of you bought a car? No?
Yes,
So okay. So, Mr. Leo, if you buy particularly a new car, it doesn't have to be, but particularly a new car, what is the incentive that they might give you to buy that car? What incentive might they give you? They're not going to give you an award or a prize.
Could be the brand, the model.
Could be. Could be the brand of the model. Could be. And it could be that they give you something if you pay for the car. Maybe they didn't.
Yes.
So what might they give you? That's what I'm thinking of rebate, because I think of, when you think of cars, you often get this deal where, I don't know if this happened to you when you bought your car, but you'll say a cashback rebate or a cashback, something like that. I don't know the exact word. So, I can't think of a really good example, but the point is, you get something in return, usually amount of money, and when I think of rebates in America, they'll often say a cashback rebate, meaning that you may have gotten a loan, for example, to pay for the car. They give you cash so that part of your loan can be put in your pocket as an incentive to buy the car. So that's one idea of a rebate. Anyway, I don't know if that's clear, but what do you think?
Yes, for me it's clear.
What about the rest of you? It's a little hard to explain. But it's a good word. It's a very good word to know. Maybe another idea is that you've got a coupon, right? Verbling has coupons, or teachers are able to create coupons, and I saw that this morning I got an email from Verbling that they have a spring coupon. If you sign up for tutoring, you get a kind of a rebate, but in this case you don't get money back, you get something for free.
John Eric, it is not coupon, it is an offer from Verbling. It's not the same.
No. For the teachers they call it a coupon. That's why I said that. Yeah, you're right. They call it an offer. But for us, we call it a coupon because in our system we can create these little coupons. So an instant rebate is a marketing strategy. This is another kind of rebate where a product is advertised at the regular price or a discounted price, but when you go to pay for it, for example, let me see if I can give you a good example here. So for example, a store may advertise something for $9.99, but with a $5 instant rebate, that means that the price is actually $4.99, and the product can be advertised at $49.99 with a $5 rebate instead. Just reading you one definition. So long and short of it is this. Basically it means a discount, but in some cases they may actually give you something in return. So I think that's the best definition of rebate. You get something back, usually money. Long explanation. It's probably less clear now than it was before, I tried my best. Okay. Take a look at these pictures. I want you to tell me what service you see. Anna Carolina, look at picture A. Tell me what you see and tell me what service you think that is.
It's a mail service, or a shift service, a delivery.
Okay, I like delivery and I like mail. And there's another word that begins with a C we used in yesterday's class. I don't think you were in class yet. But delivery service is good.
I said the word shipping.
Oh, shipping. Oh, okay, I couldn't hear you. Delivery service, shipping service, excellent.
Courier service.
At the corner. Courier service. 3 names for the exact same thing. Very good. Oops, I spelled service wrong, but you got the idea. Excellent. And Anna, what's he holding in his hand? Since we're looking at these pictures.
A box.
But if we're shipping it, it's called what? Not just a box.
Container.
Not just a container.
Parcel.
Okay, good. Yeah, parcel. Parcel is one word.
Could you type?
Say again?
Could you type?
I did. You see?
Okay, now I can see.
And there's another word too. It begins with a P. Not just parcel, but
Package.
package. Right. Parcel, package. Parcel. I suppose they're basically interchangeable. Parcel and package. I suppose. Maybe package gives us the idea that it's a little bit bigger, but not really. They're basically the same. Now, Mr. Jose, in picture B, look very carefully at what that service is. Look carefully. I'm not talking about the thing you're holding in your hand. I'm talking about the actual service on the screen. What is that service?
The service could be about the news.
It could be a news service.
Or video conference.
No, you were right the first time. I think it's news. Yeah,
news.
I think you got it.
The service could be news.
And maybe we could be even more specific here.
Internet service. Focusing on mobile phone.
I was going to say streaming news service.
Streaming news service. Okay.
Not screaming. Streaming.
Streaming news service. Streaming news service. Okay.
I say that because nowadays streaming is very easy to do. Now it's just we do it all the time.
Yeah.
At the time when the picture was taken, when this material was created, the internet was not quite so fast. Not everyone had broadband at that time, so it was kind of a big deal. But you see, media stream, so I would use the word streaming to describe how you get your news. So a streaming news service or video news. That's it. Okay, very good. Mr. Raphael, look at picture C. Now, what kind of service is that? That's different than the others.
It could be a catering service in an office or in an event, a catering service, a food service, online, delivery.
All of those are good.
Of food.
Catering, that's right. Catering, food, or craft service. And the only reason I wouldn't say catering is because catering comes to you. And this looks like it's installed inside of a company for them to have lunch. Okay? And guess what we call that particular room?
Carafe food service.
All of those are canteen, exactly. Canteen, cafeteria. I know that cafeteria should have cafe, but we can say that in a more general way as well. But canteen, that looks like the staff canteen or Oh, I can't write. Sorry.
Cafeteria.
Cafeteria. Yeah, sorry. For some reason, I can't get my writing there. Or there's another word, but commissary as well. But anyway, you wouldn't say commissary inside of a business. Anyway, so canteen is probably it. What kind of service? Food service. Or possibly catering. Although catering is more when you go somewhere and you're there temporarily. Okay, very good. That's it. All right. And Mr. Leo, look at picture D. Now, we've evolved. This picture was taken a long time ago. Now we've evolved. And instead of that picture, you'd probably see something like iTunes. So, Mr. Lionel, what do you think that service is in picture D?
This is a website with a streaming music service.
I agree, yeah. Streaming music, and maybe you can also download like iTunes. Basically, they should have a picture of iTunes. Everyone knows it. But a streaming music service, excellent. What do you think, Lena? Picture E.
I think it's a banking service. I see just a customer or a person, he has a credit card or debit card in his hand, and she would like to enter the code.
That's very good. Good description. So, could be financial service, because a lot of companies and banks can issue cards. It doesn't have to only be a company. So PayPal can issue a card as well. Financial service, payment service. Payment is spelled wrong. Sorry about that. What else?
It could be an online shopping service.
Oh, right. What she's using. Sure. Online shopping. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, very good. Now, last one. Sorry, last one. Picture F. Cornell, I think we left you out. Picture F.
F, it is a child service, or taking care of child.
Taking care of children.
Children service.
But it's not called child service.
Could be a kindergarten.
Daycare.
Could be daycare. I don't. It's not kindergarten, because kindergarten is a little bit like school.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't say kindergarten. Daycare, I agree with. Daycare. And in British English, you see this word creche. Daycare or creche. And I suppose you might even say child minding service, although not exactly child minding. Child minding is really an individual comes to your house and looks after your kids while you're at work. So I don't know if that's the best term, but it makes sense. Anyway, you could use it. But definitely daycare, a creche, and possibly kindergarten. Possibly, but that's more of a, that's related to the public school system. Okay, very good. So we've looked at some services, we looked at some keywords, and what we're going to do here. These are some words we've already talked about. They're in the chat window as well, in the exercise 4. But let me ask you, which of these adjectives, the ones that we just mentioned, that attracted the people to the services, or the ones that we mentioned in describing the pictures, which of these adjectives might describe one of those services that you just saw, or one that you might personally use? Okay, so user-friendly, up-to-date, immediate, convenient, secure, time-saving, efficient, cost-effective. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm going to match you up with a picture. You describe it. Anna Carolina, picture E. Remember what we said it is? How would you describe that service?
Picture E, the online shopping service. or financial services.
Mm-hmm.
Reliable, effective,
Reliable and effective? We hope so.
user-friendly, secure,
Reliable,
efficient.
effective. Oh, everything. Very
Oh my
good.
gosh.
Everything. Very good. I agree. If it's going well, it should be all of those things. Secure is the most important of all. We don't want our financial information being spread out all over the internet. That's what happened to PayPal a couple of years ago, if you remember. Everyone's private information was leaked and available. Huge, huge problem. I don't know, 10 years ago, something like that. Maybe some of you remember. Lena, picture C. How would you describe that service?
I would describe it convenient, probably time saving, I don't know.
Sure. It's a lot.
User friendly?
User friendly? I don't think so. For the cafeteria?
Yes, you're right. This word doesn't suit.
No, it's more for online things or computers. But absolutely time-saving and convenient, sure. It's a pain to get in your car or take public transportation and go somewhere to eat. Or cooking takes a lot of time when you're at work. I couldn't agree more. Okay, let's try at least one more. Mr. Leo, what do you think about F? How would you describe that service?
Convenient, secure.
Absolutely. You would hope so.
I see, yes.
Keep your kids safe. All right, you got the basic idea here, I think, everyone. Now, what we're going to do, if I have my slides right, is listen to 4 people talking about a service from exercise 4, the one we just did. We're going to compare what you said to what they said. You have to tell me what service each person is talking about. How does this service make their life easier? What does it allow them to do? Listen carefully. 1 second. Person number 1, listen carefully. We're going to see if we can do this by listening just one time. Listen carefully. Person 1 says, they provide an excellent service. We can rely on them to deliver orders on time. That allows us to maintain excellent relationships with all our customers. Person 2. Being up to date with what's happening in the world is really important to me. And this also lets me know what's happening in the money markets, wherever I am. It also makes it easier to make quick decisions about what to buy and sell. Person number 3. It's so much faster than going there, and I don't have to worry if it's open or if there are lots of... Oh, hang on just a second here. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. And I don't have to worry if it's open or if there are lots of other people. I just log on anytime, and all I do is choose the products I want and give my credit card number. It really helps me to manage my time better. Person number 4, the last one. I was so happy when it opened. It lets me work full-time and still have time with my child in the middle of the day. Okay, from listening to it one time, what is person number 1 describing, and what does it allow him or her to do?
Person. Are you asking who?
Yeah.
I'm
Person
asking
number
anyone.
1. No, person number 1 is describing the mail, the shipping service.
Correct. Excellent. And what does it allow him or her to do? What's the benefit?
To have the stuff delivered on time.
Good.
And
And what about with the customers? He mentioned one other thing. Did you catch it?
Jose, I didn't.
Okay. Did anyone catch the second thing? So the first thing was deliver orders on time for the shipping service. And the second point was something about customers.
To maintain good relationship with the customers.
That is exactly right. Maintain excellent relationships with customers is right. Okay. Class, person number 2.
The news in the cell phone.
Will be a stockbroker.
One at a time. I heard 3 people talking.
Sorry,
So,
the news in the cell phone.
The
app in the cell phone to see the news.
the streaming news service.
Yes.
Or the
I
mobile
agree.
news service. Okay, got
He
it.
could he could be a stockbroker and he used the mobile phone
To do what? Besides getting the news, to do what?
to buy and sell stocks to make quick decisions about
Okay, that's good. He said
what
his
to buy and sell.
right. His exact words were, I think, make easier decisions, but that's good. And also, you could say to be up to date, to stay up to date.
He knows what's happening in the money marketing online.
That's it. Okay. And Leo, I think we cut you off. What were you saying?
No, nothing. I agree with the
Leo, what about person number 3? The third person out of 4. Did you catch that one?
I don't remember.
Did anyone catch person number 3? Raphael? Let's see if Raphael's awake. Did you get person number 3? Maybe not. Okay, class, who's got person number 3 for me?
Shopping
Yes.
online.
Shopping online.
Shopping online.
Exactly.
You don't have to go to the shop.
All right, and Lena, give us a little information. What does it enable the person to do? Jose said you don't have to go to the shop. What would you add to that?
You can save your time. You just can take your credit card and enter and buy something immediately at the internet.
Right,
Just need
right.
to go out shopping outside. You can save your time.
Exactly. And she used,
Time shaving, no, yeah.
so it's time saving. She used the word, it helps me manage my time better. But time saving is a great expression here. Okay? Manage my time better, save time. Okay. Mr. Cornell, you're the only one I haven't heard from. What do you think about number 4? Did you catch it?
I have no idea.
Uh-oh. The number 4 was the shortest one. Class?
I don't remember, sorry.
No problem.
Daycare.
Daycare. Number 4 was daycare.
Daycare, crèche.
That's it. Creche.
Crèche. Daycare or
That's it.
crèche?
Okay. Very good, very good. Now listen, I want you to produce some language of your own. So I've given you a little bit of help. In these 4 columns, you have an excellent way to structure an idea. What I'm going to ask you to do is to make sentences using the words in the table in these 4 columns to talk about what one of these services does for you, how it helps us. Okay? I'm going to go from left to right this time because I haven't heard from Raphael. So I'm going to go Raphael, Leo, Lena, Cornell, Jose, and Anna Carolina. You're going to take one each. There's an example. Search engines allow people to find relevant websites. So you've got the structure there. And search engines is column 1, allows column 2, etc. Raphael, telecommunication companies. Using that table, how would you construct a sentence about that?
using
Using the table on the screen.
yeah. Telecommunication companies allow you to communicate with different people over the world. For this reason, is so interesting, efficient.
Okay. So telecommunication companies allow you. So notice that after help, allow, and make it easier, you need a you or a me or something like that. Allow you to communicate, and it's got to have an infinitive, which is column number 4, with people from all over the world. Excellent. There's only one problem, Raphael.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what the problem is?
To communicate, companies allow you to communicate with.
That part's okay. The problem is the word interesting. I forbid you to use the word interesting.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to use it anymore. It's gone.
I remember.
Can you think of another word that's better than interesting? Because interesting is too generic.
Interest.
Or think about it, and we'll come back in a second. Think about it. But no more interesting. It's too generic. We want to be more specific. We want to be more vibrant.
Keen on, fond of.
Those were good words from last unit, actually. That's why I'm keen on it, or I'm very fond of. Maybe we want a better adjective in this case, because it's very general. Communication companies in general. We'll come back in just a minute. Mr. Leo, financial advisors.
Financial advisor. Advice. Help me to decide what to buy or where to sell to earn money.
Excellent. What to buy or what to sell to earn money. Okay. Financial advice. Say that again for me. Financial advisors.
Financial advisors.
Excellent. That was it. Help me to decide what to buy or what to sell. And there's another thing we could say. Help me or where to invest. Or where to invest my money. So, Mr. Leo, buying and selling could also be investing. When you're buying, you probably want something back, so you invest it. Another good keyword. Okay, excellent job. Good pronunciation. Advisors. Lena, call centers.
Call centers help people to get an information.
To get information.
To get information about relative subjects or topics.
About? Sorry, about?
Relative subjects.
Don't like relative subjects. Don't like relative subjects. Don't like that word. Relative. I don't know what that means. Your relatives are your aunts and your uncles and your cousins. So I don't know if I like relative subjects. Call centers help people to get information about
variety of topics.
Variety of. I don't know if I like topics either.
Okay.
I like variety of. I don't know if I like topics.
Themes.
I don't know if I like themes.
Oh.
It sounds all very academic.
Okay.
Now we could say it in a different way. Call centers help people. People get the information they need.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
We could reconstruct the sentence in a slightly different way and fix the problem that way. All right? We're still got. I'm gonna keep going for 2 more minutes. I know we're over time, but 2 more minutes. Let's finish it up here. Anna Carolina, you're the lucky one. You're gonna get a bonus topic that's not on the screen. You can start thinking of your topic because Jose has got the last one. Jose, legal services. Jose, I'm going to give you a special stipulation. You have to use the word let. I don't want you to choose help, allow, or make it easy. want you to use
I have to use the word let.
You have to use the word let with legal services.
Legal services let me make decisions.
Let me make decisions.
Yes.
I don't know if they let you make decisions. They don't let you. They're not giving you permission. So you see, I'm giving you a challenging one for that reason, because it's a little different. They don't let you make decisions.
Or allow me make decisions.
I know, but I don't want you to use allow.
Okay. Allow. I
want you to use let.
I can't use allow. Okay. Oh.
Let's try it like this. They let people.
Legal services.
What kind of decisions do they make? What kind of decisions? They let people make what kind of decisions? You hire a lawyer for what reason?
Yes, when you have a trouble or a problem, you hire a lawyer.
Exactly. So what kind of decisions are you making if you hire a lawyer?
Legal
decisions? Yeah, sure. Or even informed decisions.
Okay.
Legal services let people...
Informed decisions is the key word. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, Anna Carolina. So, you want me to give a topic to you?
Yes, please.
Oh, geez, I can't think of any others. Oh, no. How about this one? How about... The only thing that comes to my mind is payment services, because today I was paying bills.
Okay. All
what
right.
do you think about payment services?
Okay. Payment services make it easy for you to buy everything that you would like to buy and pay your accounts using the internet. This kind of service is great because they can cover if you don't have a my gosh, limit. No, not limit. What's the word? My gosh.
If you don't have money?
Overdraft? No. Oh my gosh, what's the name? In your credit card.
You have a credit limit? Is that what you mean?
Yes, if you don't have a credit limit, this service allows you to buy because it covers your credit card, and the interest rates are affordable.
Yeah, they're low. For interest rates, we say
the interest rates are low, and you can exchange your currency for anyone in the world. It's very reliable, trustworthy. Trustworthy.
Good.
Convenient and useful for you.
Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, that's a good point. I keep forgetting about that. It's true. If you have, you can easily pay any kind of currency because the payment service will pay out pretty much any currency that I know of. So whatever you're getting, you can just pay it out in another currency. That's one of the great perks of using them. Excellent, excellent. Okay, we've got to stop here, but I want you to keep this structure in mind. Notice how let is a little different than help, allow, and make it easier. It has a slightly different construction, and it doesn't use the infinitive. That's one key takeaway point from today's class. Think about that. We're going to be using this tomorrow, but we're going to be starting our business skills section tomorrow, which is going to be applying this to a very practical situation and using key expressions to describe a service and a system and convincing people of the benefits of that service or system. So tomorrow at the same hour. Bye for now, everyone. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. I've got a homework. I'll send it to you too.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye, John.